the many ways practice can fuck you up. And just off the top of my head, I came up with 4 main ways. So practice in the art world, because that's what we're talking about, and any kind of craft, whatever your craft is the way to get better, right? That's the normal way of doing things. And whenever someone recognizes a bit of a talent in you, the next step is to keep practicing. And it's actually there's this pressure that if you don't practice, people that have no talent with hard work can actually surpass you and be better than you. Oh my god, that is such a huge bullshit. Okay, so don't be fooled by that shit. And anyway. Okay. That's for another video on how hard work is killing your talent, but yeah, that's not true. And yeah. First thing, it comes from the idea of I'm not good enough. So whenever you start practicing something, you started with being in the mentality of I'm not good enough. When you are at a certain level of awareness and control over your energy, you can develop skills like techniques and learn more without it being from shadow. But usually people who practice, it comes from this mentality of I'm not good enough. So by constantly having this need to practice, you are practicing this belief in your brain, and you are shoving it further, deeper inside, and it's gonna be harder for you to shatter, to kill. This is a lie that you tell yourself, I'm not good enough. Whenever you practice, but especially for those study and practice junkies that feel that they need to do this all the time in order to get better. So this is horrible, to be always in the energy of I'm not good enough, and that's how you see yourself when it comes to your talent and your artwork. That's 1. 2, that's the only way you know how to grow. So what this does is, by practicing, you start practicing because other people tell you to do so, because that's the only way people know how to do that. So if you want to get better at something, you practice. Like, that's duh. But this is what we're talking about here. It's not normal life. Like, what we're talking about is magic. When I say magic, it's fucking magic, meaning that it's something that's irrational and it's never seen before. Like, it has been seen, but so few people actually understand it and know about it. Like, the mass majority lives in a fucking lie, and they believe in the illusion. What I'm talking to you about is surpassing the illusion and becoming the sovereign that you are, the magician that you are, and having exactly what you want out of life and just enjoying every moment. There is no bad. Like, we are talking about a completely different level that most people do not understand. So that's what I'm saying. That's the only way normal people know how to get better at something, to fucking practice. But that's a limitation. That's a fucking limitation. And what I'm trying to say here is that there is another way. I can teach you the other way, which is basically to get in touch with you and to understand that you have the answers and not the others around you. This is what's gonna build up confidence and trust in yourself, and then you can do anything. Like, that's gonna build like true confidence. Yes, there is fake confidence. It's gonna build up true confidence, which is gonna show up in every aspect of your life. And while not doing that and doing the practice, thinking that this is what you have to do to get better, it's gonna put you in the position of the follower. It's gonna put you more and more in the mindset that you have to do what other people tell you to do, which is actually what's happening to artists. They always feel like they need to practice more and more and more. They always feel like they need to reach somewhere where they are not right now. That's actually connected to the first one. Wherever you are right now, it's perfect. Yes, go and get better, but not in the traditional way, because that's actually going to limit you. It's not going to make you better. Where you are right now, when you know how to fully get connected and fully express the talent, like right now, and accept everything that you are right now and make the most of the situation and the person that you are right now, that's when you're actually gonna start to get to the next level. That's how it is even in games. Like, think of life as a game, because that's what it actually is. Unless you win this level, you cannot get to the next one. And let me tell you, how you win every level is by enjoying it and making the most out of it. That's when you fucking master this level. When you can do anything you want at this level, and if there's no other level, it's gonna get boring. So that's when you actually step into the next level. Okay, so practicing is going to get you in the mentality of being a follower. 3, it's all about comparison. So when you practice, how do you practice? Especially in drawing, but in anything, I guess. Trying to think of other art, like dancing, sculpturing, I don't know if that's a word, cooking, whatever it is. You imitate something in order to get better. So there's comparison. You either compare yourself with another artist, or you compare yourself with something in real life that you're trying to reproduce, but it has, at its core, it has comparison. I'm actually gonna do a video separate just on comparison, but yeah, until then, comparison is not what you want, because when you are in comparison mode, you are always running for something on the outside, trying to reach something that's out of your reach. But it's not about that. It's about tuning in, not outwards, but inward. That's where the secret is. And when you do that, you find out that you are unique. And you cannot even compare yourself with others, because we are all fucking unique. You just cannot compare yourself with anyone else. Your expression is yours, and that's exactly how it's supposed to be. It's not better or worse than anyone else's. It's perfect as it is. There is no comparison. In the magic world, in talent, there is no fucking comparison. And by practicing, you are shoving yourself in the pitfalls of comparison. I do not know if that made sense, but yeah, those are the words that came out. 4. Let me see if I understand what I wrote here. Oh, it's not gonna get you where you want to go. This is a bit kind of connected to what I said about comparison. You are basically, by practicing, you're basically trying to... I actually talked about this in the video about your style, about finding your style. You may want to check that out. But you cannot find your style if you keep doing what others are telling you to do, because they do not know your style and they do not have your style. So if you are the artist that keeps copying or whatever other artists and trying to take something from this one and something from the other one and putting pieces together and thinking that that's gonna make it your own style, that's fucking crap, because you're taking everything from the outside. Your own talent is coming from within. It's fucking unique. Where you want to go as an artist is to say something, to say your message, to deliver it out in the universe, to say it out loud, well, in the manner of drawing probably, or whatever other craft, but it's still an expression of yourself, and it's unique. And in order to find your style, to find your talent, to find your place in the world, in the artist world, you want to tune in, not outside of you. And by practicing, you are always focused on the outside. It's not about practicing. It's rather about precision and experimenting. Keep experimenting and figuring out, exploring the nuances of your talent. Yes, indeed, you will start to develop. You will start to play with this. It's about the balance between flow and control. And it's going to be about fine-tuning exactly that balance. And that's the equivalent of practice. So it's about being very aware and at the same time not. If that doesn't make sense. It may make sense for you or not. It's always a paradox. But it's about being fully there and playing exactly with what I just said. Flow versus control in order to find what you want to say in that particular moment. In order to express your talent, your uniqueness. So that's what it is about. That's kind of the practice, which is not looking outside, is balancing the expression that comes from within. But you don't even need inspiration, because all your inspiration is inside of you. You are not even aware of most of the inspiration that you have. You have inspiration that you are not aware of, that you are not consciously aware. You can draw or create in any way things that you didn't think you knew how to do, because you're not consciously aware of them, but you can access them in the subconscious. That's what we are doing in Talent is Your Mistress, the free Facebook group that I'm starting, and I'm going to be doing a challenge soon, well, where the first step is cleansing your talent. It's going to be fucking powerful, so be there. And if you want to go even one step ahead of that, and you are fucking committed to getting out of being a fearful artist and taking control of your artistry, contact me for details to work with me one-on-one. Okay. Bye, guys. Stop practicing.